Hi guys, welcome back to the channel on a brand new video on Marvel Contest of Champions. Great news, the Marvel Insider rewards have come in. I thought, well, I'll get this video out on a Sunday, so at least we have some content, because at the moment I'm getting some ideas together for content to make. Obviously just come back from holiday, so to give me some time. But it's great to see this Marvel Insider rewards coming in, and obviously they are a bit more prompter than normal. They did take a little bit longer than usual, but they did say they were coming by the 15th of September, which is good because they actually did come in right on time. It was a little bit delayed. It was probably kind of going towards the kind of evening in the UK, I think around about 6 p.m.-ish, but they definitely stayed true to their word and was released on the same day. In kind of past experiences, they've come out with a kind of a couple of days delay, so it's good to see that that's on point. A lot of people may feel a little bit disappointed because they wanted to get the points from the previous mission, the Sinister Foes, in order to get this here. Unfortunately, the case was that they decided to release the points after, so we won't really see those points for the next few days. So that is something, but it does mean that you'll get those points for next time, and I think that's a point about trying to kind of do all these kind of reading of comic books, watching of trailers, which is going to mean that you're going to be able to top up your points. And I'll do this in another video when we get some new stuff into the activities section of Marvel Insider. And obviously for those not familiar with what Marvel Insider is, I'll put a link on how to get a Marvel Insider account in the description below. And this is kind of an example of what the reward section of Marvel Insider looks like. Granted, you're not going to see anything for Marvel Contest of Champions at the moment. I will cover this in MCC News when I get a chance, just to kind of say, you know, has anything been dropped in? Is there any way that I can redeem any more points? What are the kind of activities? That kind of thing. And usually there's a lot going on. Currently the Generations thing's on at the moment. So that's something, you know, as you can see, I've completed a lot of it. And I really stress that it's important to complete a lot of these activities. Granted, there's one here that I've not completed, so I've got to get on and do that. And obviously kind of gauge all these points here, collect them all together, and I'm able to buy things. As you can see, rewards redeemed over there for 125,000 points. And that was for the item we're going to discuss now. So the question is Marvel Insider stuff actually that good, or kind of is there any point to having it? And yeah, okay, it's great. It's great. You should really go for Marvel Insider stuff each month. You don't really need to be someone of a US citizen, that state. And it's important that you do kind of go for this stuff, especially because the rewards are getting better. Why? Because they didn't give out 4-star shards to begin with, as well as the full energy refills, and also the tier 4 class catalyst fragment crystals. The health potions are better as well, and the gold's all right, but you know, at the end of the day, the stuff is all free, the stuff is all helpful, and can really kind of benefit you. It doesn't matter what level you are in the game. Anything that's free is going to be a real asset, especially the 4-star shards. Can't go wrong with that. So let's claim all this stuff and take Green Goblin out for a spin. Now, Green Goblin wasn't a champion that I was at all impressed with, but he does have some really kind of decent things about him. So what I'm going to do first off is awaken him, get our awaken ability up. Now, it was very difficult to find anything really significant about the character that I liked. Just my opinion. Obviously, a lot of people will have a different opinion on the champion with regards to usage or where they see the champion being used. I mean, I haven't seen a lot in Alliance Wars, and with the new diversification, if I can say it right, in the game with regards to Alliance Wars, I would have expected to see a lot more of them in the game, but I haven't seen a lot of them. That's just the weirdest thing about it. So I know a lot of people have. I've seen 1 or 2 at high level alliances where they've put up their Green Goblin higher, but just in a general sense, I've not seen many 4s. Very rare to see a 5 lurking about. I think it's just the way that people are with regards to playing the champion. But with regards to abilities, madness is the thing that I like. I like a bit of madness. I like the Scarband madness, but in this case, I like the regeneration aspect of this. And obviously, the way to kind of differ between them is like blocks. If you do more blocks, you get more madness. But if you're going to build your power, then you're gaining your cunning. So I mean, that's kind of a cool aspect to what you're doing. Blocking, madness, power, cunning. Yeah, it just sort of works in a case. One thing that I find a little bit annoying is a lot of champions that are, say, poison immune seem to be in like the cosmic line. You know, you've got your Black Bolt, you've got You've got Ronan. You've got so many other people that are cosmic and they're immune to poison. But it's then annoying because then your class advantages, and also Captain Marvel. And this is what I did when I played the Legends run for this champion, because we had Doc Ock and we had Green Goblin. They were 2 tech champions. So I thought, well, I'm gonna spam my Captain Marvel. She's gonna be incredibly effective against this, and she was. So that's and I went full ham on this champion. I didn't kind of concentrate on being passive. I was extensively aggressive, and I did come off the victor. But like I said, it's a bit annoying that this champion gives out poison, because yeah, a lot of champions that are cosmic are poison immune, and that's where the class advantages are. One thing Kabam seems to be opting is improving the synergies from the point of kind of reading and what their applications are. So in effect here, the split personality, that it says what effects are for Green Goblin, for Iron Patriot, the unique synergy, and saying that it does not stack with a duplicate synergy. This is good information that Kabam seem to be kind of filtering through on most champions, so expect this is a regular thing with most new champions coming into the game. Unfortunately, I won't be using any of the synergies that we've just read. The one with Iron Patriot, blah 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 blah, the Spider-Man one. The reason being, I don't have the critical stuff that's going to make my Green Goblin more powerful, so I can't take him any further than the rating that we see at the moment, 815. So I need as much block proficiency as possible, as well as armor. So I'm going to put him in with the Guardians team just to kind of prolong my fight a little bit longer, so I can test out the blocking and the madness abilities, and also maybe with the power gain and the cunning. So that's first off, that's one kind of bit of madness. And as I kind of gain that power, I mean, it's good really. I can see the extensiveness of obviously cunning's there as we kind of build power. I need like a well-timed block. That wasn't a well-timed block. There we go. So that's madness then there. Just activate the special, which is like, it's kind of cool as well, seeing the special, which is kind of good as well, because I'll go back to 0 and then I can build again the madness rather than the cunning. So I think I'm sort of seeing kind of and that's the whole thing. I want to see better regeneration really. Green Goblin, not really that impressive. If I do get him, I probably would then take him up further and put him in for a defensive use rather than an offensive use. Definitely not going to be a champion that I'm going to use in the future, but still, you know, has value in certain areas. Never write off a champion, but at the same time, it's just overcomplicated really for what it needs to be. It could have made the champion a little bit more simple. Maybe they'll do that with Hobgoblin in the future, or some kind of other way of working it. Either way, goodish champion. So thanks very much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button, subscribe for more Marvel Contest of Champions based content. Catch you on another Marvel Insider and MCZ news video, and follow me on social media, link is in the description below. I shall catch you on the flip side. Bye bye for now.